I love looking at the old Flying Saucer Review magazines and the Bufora Journal and all that kind of thing. I really enjoy traipsing through those. There's a lot of really keen sort of investigative work, and I think when these stories are passed on throughout the years and through various different channels, then they lose a lot of detail, and I like to go back as close to the source as I can when I'm doing the research, and those old journals are just amazing for that kind of thing. They really are. They're just full of measurements and locations and, details that get lost over time. Anyway, earlier I was talking about this book where I found all these tales about Irish lake monsters. So there's a bit more of that whilst we wait for some more potential calls. The email's open, don't forget, and the chat is open as well, or the singularity, as I'm going to start calling it, frankly. So the stories in Ireland about creatures in the water, I had no idea there were so many. No idea whatsoever. And do you know what's really sort of eerie about those? Some of the monsters or creatures don't stay in the water. So in May 1968, two men were driving home near a loch when a weird creature ran across the road right in front of their headlights. Now, that's the kind of encounter I would like to have. If I was going to have any encounter at all, it would be if I'm in my car and I am driving fast and I just see something weird in my headlights and I don't have to look at it for a long time and I've driven past it almost immediately. That's the kind of sighting I'd like to have. Okay, and they say this thing was about 3 meters long with a sheep-like head and a long neck. A week later, a teenager saw the same thing as well. Days after that, in fact, 2 girls trying to hitch a ride home, they saw it by moonlight.